Okay, it's time for what happened in October in Nashville. So I've got 3 exciting things to cover for you, as I think I'm gonna have every month. There's something about food, there's something about downtown, and there's something about real estate. So number 1, let's start with downtown. It actually technically was like the very end of September, but I'm calling it an October thing because that's when most of the reporting happened. There was an announcement that the Scrapyard downtown that the city has tried to move for over a decade is going up for auction. It is official. They are willing to sell. So what is this? It's on the East Bank by Nissan Stadium. If you have ever driven downtown, you know what I'm talking about. It's this giant eyesore now around all the development that's happened with it. It's 45 acres. And it's on the river. I mean, it's very exciting. Everybody's big questions are, what is it going to sell for? And nobody knows. It is going up for auction, and there is a reserve, which means it's not guaranteed to sell. They'll take the bids, and if the highest bid meets their minimum, which is their reserve price, then it'll sell. But what's it going to sell for? Who knows? There's all kinds of speculation. The last big site that sold was the Lifeway site downtown, which sold for $125 million. Now, it was about the third of the size of that. But on the flip side, the other question is, what's the ramifications of buying land that has been a scrapyard, junkyard processing plant, or whatever they're doing on that land? What are they actually doing to the land, and what is it going to take to make it viable from a biohazard standpoint? So speculation is maybe it's 3 times what Lifeway sold, maybe it's 5 times, because that was almost a decade ago. So it will be hundreds of millions of dollars, and the auction date is in mid-November. So maybe come November, we'll know what it sold for. So the second thing that I want to make sure that you know about, or what happened in Nashville, is about a new 55 plus community that is set to start building in Smyrna. So it's called the Courtyard at Stewarts Creek, and it is a low maintenance, active, 55 plus community. It's gonna have a pool, it's gonna have pickleball courts, it's gonna have bocce ball, it's gonna have walking trails, all 1-level houses from 2 to 4 bedrooms. And they're going to start in the low 500s. So it's going to be kind of a luxury neighborhood in that 55 plus community. So if you're looking for that kind of a house, that's exciting that is going to be coming soon in Smyrna. And then the third thing, the food element. I think it's good news that In-N-Out bought its first Davidson County plot of land to develop its first restaurant in Davidson County. You might have known last month, In-N-Out purchased property, or actually broke ground in Franklin, right outside of Berry Farms, for their actual corporate office. It's gonna have a restaurant, but it's also their corporate headquarters. They're bringing jobs into Williamson County, which is super exciting. But this is their first Davidson County restaurant. It's going to be in the Antioch development where the Tanger Outlets is. There's already Chick-fil-A, Whataburger, but now we're adding In-N-Out. So we've got, in my mind, the trifecta of fast food is now complete in the Antioch development where the Tanger Outlets is. So that's all the things that's the top 3 things that I think were exciting in Nashville that I didn't want you to miss.